Okay, into the front pages of our newspapers we go.
Yeah, we start with the Business Day, and this is their front page this morning. So the lead story there is South Africa's actions disgust US Congress members. More than 200 legislators furious at dangerous genocide allegations. We've been reporting on this in our news bulletins. In a bipartisan letter dated January the 23rd and addressed to US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, the legislators expressed disgust at South Africa's grossly unfounded and dangerous allegations against Israel. The article goes on to say that the letter has the potential to heap pressure on US President Joe Biden to take strong action against South Africa, as it shows a rare unified voice from Congress in support of Israel. So, of course, that ICJ decision expected tomorrow, and I suppose also this has to do with the sort of implications that this would have for the United States as a party that has been aiding Israel. So tomorrow is going to be quite interesting. Social grants affects prices for the poor. Now, this is a study that was conducted by researchers from the Reserve Bank, where they examined the relationship between existing grants and prices in South Africa using annual price and household survey data from 2009 up until 2021. And the study found that cash transfers have significant price effects on the poor, especially in food and housing, which are the two largest expenditure categories for the grant recipients. Manner of Naidu's exit left investors jittery. This is, of course, the 91. They say that the communication around the resignation of Kuben Naidu as Deputy Governor of the South African Reserve Bank and as a member of the Monetary Policy Committee was badly handled, and it has caused some jitters in the investor community. And the picture there on the front page, the one on top, a pupil revels in the power of imagination as scholars commemorate International Day of Education at the Cape Town Science Centre on Wednesday.
Okay, quick look at the Star now. ANC to march against banks is what the Star is leading with this morning. They're basically saying that the party to protest against alleged rand manipulation and discrimination against black clients. ANC in KwaZulu-Natal calling on the cancellation of the licenses of the banks that were involved in rand manipulation and the overcharging of black customers. And the media briefing yesterday, party said it would organise a massive march to fight this economic sabotage by banks and demanded the government revoke the licenses of those banks involved. So that's that big story. Then, of course, the other massive story on the front page, Kelly ordered hit on Meyiwa. That's a picture of Kelly Khumalo on the front page, and as you know, that's the big story we were talking about as well. One of the 5 men accused of killing the soccer player Senzo Meyiwa was or has implicated the mother of his child, Kelly Khumalo, as one of those that called on it. Next one is defrauded man wants his 1.6 million from the bank. Details of how a doctor fell prey to fraudsters who withdrew and squandered more than 1.6 million rand from a fraudulent Nedbank account into which the money was paid. Part of a purchase price towards a house have emerged in court as the bank steadfastly refuses to refund him. All right, I'll leave the Star there.
The Citizen, pilot laser threat grows. Now, pranksters aiming powerful laser pointers at aeroplanes as they land or take off are putting the lives of hundreds at risk, as pilots could crash or be permanently blinded by the intensity of those beams. They often counteract the danger by engaging stealth mode or turning off the plane's lights, but this presents another safety risk of flying blind. So, interesting one there. Also forced to be reckoned with, about 500 mainly foreign nationals were evicted from illegally occupying 2 buildings in the Central Business District in Cape Town. And some of the other stories, the Kelly Khumalo, the Biden story, US, etc., on the front page this morning.
And then quickly the Sowetan carrying on with Senzo Meyiwa. They've got a whole spider diagram there. Kelly's links to the hitmen, and that's the story there, and Kelly in the middle, and how basically all of them are involved. Bongani admits that Kelly ordered the hit, and then all the other links, the bag of money photographs, the other accused got the cell phone calls, the other accused has the confession statement. So you can see it all lined up there in the Sowetan.
And don't forget www.sabcnews.com.